Howdy, Buckheads, and welcome back. So today we've got ourselves TimeGuessr. So I've been meaning to play GeoGuessr on this channel for a while, and I haven't yet. I play it every now and then by myself. I do the free GeoGuessr one versus the paid one. Same kind of thing, uses Google Maps. But this is TimeGuessr. It's kind of the same thing, but it's history. So it's photographs throughout history. No timer challenge, friends. We're just gonna do normal here. And I'm not sure how many guesses we get, but basically, continue the game. I don't need the app. But yeah, so basically just hops into a photo here. We're trying to guess the time and location. Okay, can I actually zoom in here? Okay, I can. All right, so kind of have to go. I mean, it says right there, so Davenport, Arkansas. So that's pretty easy. Does it actually have the date on there? No. Okay, so we're gonna go down here to Davenport, Arkansas. That could be like a red herring, but I'm pretty sure that's true. Okay, Davenport. So I'm guessing that's gonna be, where is Davenport? Like along the river somewhere? I wish you could actually search for the cities and stuff, but normally it's not. It doesn't really give you. Where's Davenport? Davenport. I feel like it's on the water here, so it's probably along the Mississippi. Although there is the other river as well. And Davenport, I feel like it's pretty big, so I don't feel like I have to like zoom in that much. No. Okay, maybe along this river here. I feel like Davenport's a pretty big city. So you got Little Rock here. Is Davenport like part of Little Rock? Huh. Davenport or Devonport. Okay. Devonport. Let's zoom out a little bit, see if we got any other hot springs here. Where is Devonport? It's somewhere along the water, obviously. Looks fairly busy. Hot springs. It does look like it's pretty big, so maybe it's not the Mississippi. It does kind of look more like a lake or something. Is there a Devonport around here somewhere? Diamond Head, Rockwell. A lot of springs. Let's try up over here by this lake. Okay, not very many people living up here. But yeah, I could see it being something like that. Okay, what's the other body of waters? You got Nimrod. That looks a little too small. Okay, you got Lake Malala here. Oh man, I have no idea where Devonport is. Are we still in? And it could be like one of those things as like you guys see it or you know exactly where this is, but I do not. I don't really know. Okay, we're in Knoxville. Okay, so we're in Tennessee. We moved too far north. Okay, Davenport. Is it just one of the big ones here? Okay, there's some water down here. I might just have to guess. Maybe if I guess the year, it'll make it a little easier. So, based on the clothing they've got here, like if we zoom in, those types of hats to me just scream like 1910s. So, I mean, they look pretty richy. So I'm guessing this is probably gonna be closer to the city in like a summer. Oh yeah, so I'm guessing probably 1910 would be my first guess. And then if I'm going towards the city, Texarkana? No. We probably just got to go keep it somewhere around water in one of the big cities. Is Greenville? Is Davenport near Greenville? I don't know if Greenville's Arkansas. Where's the border? Okay, I don't think it is. All right. Pine Bluff, that's near water. Is there a Davenport over there? Oh, man. Oh, because yeah, back if it was 1910s, they're not going to travel as much. Maybe just, I think the biggest towns are going to be Little Rock for sure. Is Fort Smith? Is that no? That's is Fort Smith? Is there a Davenport over here? Is that in Arkansas? Okay. We just got to go. I'm guessing it's probably going to be either Little Rock, could be Pine Bluff. Let's check Pine Bluff real quick. I don't know if I checked Pine Bluff. I think I did. I think it's gonna be along this river somewhere. Oh no, zoom in, zoom in. Hopefully somewhere up here we'll actually run into Devonport, but I'm not seeing it. And it could be like one of those things that used to be a town until it got sucked in by the Littlewood. So I'm just gonna go. Let's just go Little Rock. We'll play it safe, and I'm gonna go 19. Go right at 1910. All right, let's make a guess. Boom. 9 years off. What? The frick? AK? Oh. Oh, New Zealand? Oh, I thought it was AK. I thought that was Arkansas. I guess that could be Auckland. Auckland. Okay. That was kind of a red herring. Oh, okay. That's why I couldn't find Devonport. Okay, I did bad there. See, if I didn't have that, it would have, I mean, that helped, but that would have thrown me off so much. Okay, so this looks maybe 60s, 70s, late 60s, early 70s. And then we got milk float, s'more, oost. I'm guessing this is probably going to be Scandinavia, I'm guessing. And then the other cool thing is we can actually kind of zoom into the license plate, but I'm not really getting anything by that. Yeah, that slash through the middle, I think, is Norway. Ferrenting. Oh, can we see the side there? That really doesn't help. Freiser, Salong. Hans. Okay, so Gorba Jordanson. You know, I might actually go Netherlands. This could be Netherlands. There's some flags up there. Ooh, is that Swiss? That's Swiss. I think that's the Swiss flag up there. So I think this is actually Switzerland. Okay, so this is Switzerland. Can I isolate it even more? With these clothings, I'm getting 60s, 70s. But these are grandmas wearing the clothing, so probably maybe 70s. 60s or 70s, and then we're gonna go Switzerland. So happy I saw that flag there. Okay, Switzerland. There we go. And let's just go. The biggest one's gonna be, is it Zurich's the biggest city? So we're gonna go Zurich. And then in terms of time, 62? I might go a little bit later. Maybe even 70s. Let's go 70s to play it safe. And we're going to go Zurich, Switzerland. 4 years off. Oh my, what? It was Norway. What's up with the Swiss flag up here? I swear that was the Swiss flag. The red with the cross in the middle? What the frick? Oh, man. Thought I had that one. I should have went with my original guess with the spelling, but dang it. Year wasn't too bad. It was 66. I probably could have gone a little bit earlier. Okay. I think I did okay on that one. I think I did okay. Okay. This looks like 90s for sure. I mean, black and white, though. I mean, but the clothing looks maybe even 2000s, some kind of hippie thing. Reading self R point. That doesn't really help me at all. It's English. What does it say? Angry art. But those neck things though. I don't think that was a 90s thing. This might 2000s. I mean, the way that lady's dressed there seems more 2000s. The long hair, maybe some kind of hippie thing. But why is it black and white? I don't think it's 70s. Oh, man. But the fact he's wearing the scarf thing, I don't think people were doing that in the 90s. Were they? I mean, do I got any other hints? Anything else? Is that like what she's drinking? I can't tell what she's drinking there. Okay. This does seem like some kind of like hippie festival thing. So it could be West Coast or it could be more New York. I wish I could see more. I mean, I'm not getting much from this. I just got their styles and fashions. It's black and white, but I feel like people were doing a black and white thing kind of like in the 2000s. So I'm going to guess 2000s. If this is actually like in the 70s, I'm going to laugh. I'm going to guess like early 2000s. Maybe like 2002. And then let's go New York. For some reason, I feel like what's that town in New York? What is that town? What is that town? Oh, the concert's there. Oh my god. Oh, what's it called? What's it called? I think it's like upstate New York. Oh, nope. Go back in. Oh, what is it called? What is it called? What is it called? I don't like how I can't see. What is it? Oh. I can't think of it. What's it called? Oh. It's not going to be Albany. It's going to be like one of those hippie places, but could be out somewhere. What's that concert in New York called? Oh my god. The hippie one. With the freaking Bob Dylan. Oh, what's that city called? Hopefully I can run into it and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's it. I think we're getting into Canada now. Okay, we're into Vermont, so New York's over here. I think it is North New York. Oh my god, where is it? Oh, let's just go. Is that Ithaca? Let's maybe go Ithaca or Utica. Syracuse. Rochester. Ithaca. Is Ithaca? I feel like Ithaca is like a hippie place. But that one town I'm thinking of. Is it a town? Oh my god, what's it called? What's it called? Rochester. Buffalo. It's not Niagara Falls, I can tell you that much. Dunkirk? I didn't know there's a Dunkirk. Okay, that's Indiana. Jamestown. Why can't I think of that name? Oh, that's gonna bother me. You can let me know in the comments, but it's that one that like Bob Dylan does. Okay, I feel like this place is kind of hippie. I don't know why, but I just feel like that place is kind of hippie. All right, let's make a guess. 2002 in Ithaca. Nope. 95. Okay, it was 90s. Okay. But this is Reading. Oh, the town Reading. Okay. If I had more than that, that would have helped. But yeah, that's all the way over here. Dang. Okay, I'm doing terrible. Okay, I like that guy's hat. Okay, this looks Eastern Europe, maybe Russia. What's the flag back here? I don't know that flag. Is that Russian or is that Ukraine? Is that Belarus? Can I read anything here? I always feel like Europe is always like 10 years behind. So even though it looks like it might be the 70s or 80s, it's probably the 90s or 2000s. I'm going to go with 90 and with that flag. I might actually go. I mean, I don't want to go. It doesn't quite look Russian for some reason. So let's go Eastern Europe. I don't know if Belarus would have people dressed like this without being arrested. Is that Poland? No, I don't think it's Poland. Could be Ukraine. Could also maybe be Romania. They're wearing sweaters, but it could also. Do I want to go north or south? Lithuania, maybe? Latvia? No. I might go kind of over here. I mean, Romania might be a good guess. Let's go. I'm gonna say like Hungary, Romania. Let's do Bucharest. And then let's go like 95. Maybe a little bit later, because like I was saying, whatever I think it is, it's Eastern Europe. So I always feel like they're 10 years behind. So even though it looks like it's the 80s, it might even be 2000s. You know what? I'm gonna go 2000s. Let's go like 2005 in Bucharest. Oh my God! It was Russia, and it was 91. Oh, I should have known from the graininess of the photo. Man, I'm doing bad. 18,000 points. Okay. This looks African, and they're speaking English. Big Sis Guest House 1. Big Sis. Okay, this is going to be Africa. But what part of Africa? It's going to be English. I mean, the English one is a big group there. Got the sand on the floor. Or you know what I'm saying, more the deserty. So, and then these guys are really dark. I might go Uganda or Kenya. It's kind of hilly, so maybe shoot for Kenya. Let's just go Kenya, because I know Kenya is going to be a little bit. It's still going to have kind of that darker skinned Nilotic, I think is what they call it. I'm going to go Kenya. I'm pretty sure Kenya does English as well, but where? Let's just go like Nairobi. We'll just go to the big city because I'm not too sure. And in terms of the year, what's the film quality of this? It's medium. So I'm going to guess maybe 2000. I think it's kind of recent, because it doesn't look that low quality. Ooh! Free Bobby Wah. Ooh, it's Uganda. Okay, that's relatively new. Because that guy was like a hip-hop guy that ran for president in Uganda. Okay, so I was close. But this is Uganda. Okay, so it's not going to be in the wet areas. It's going to be kind of in the dry areas. Just go Kampala, maybe? Down here. Because it is a little bit drier, because you can kind of see the green and stuff. So let's go Kampala, Uganda. Let's go there. And because that guy got arrested. Was that pre-pandemic or during the pandemic? Nobody's wearing masks, but that doesn't mean it's not during the pandemic. Oh, when was he arrested? I think it might have been pre-COVID. So that would have been almost in 1990. 2019 maybe? Was it pre-COVID? Whoa, let's go 2019. I think it might be pre-COVID. So I'm not seeing any masks, but I don't know if they actually enforced the mask. But yeah, that Bobby thing gave it away. So we're going to go Uganda. And 2019, it might be 2018. Let's go 2018. No, we're going to go 2019, because it could be during pandemic. Okay, Uganda, 2019. Ooh, 2019. I called it. Okay, that was good. 3 kilometers off. I was in the right town. Nice. That saved me there. I got like most of my points, like 1/3 of my points from that. 28,000 out of 50,000. Okay, so we're like in the 50th percentile. I only really got one that was really good. All right, let's try that again. I can't believe I got that, but I just remembered that, yeah, that Bobby guy getting arrested. And that's why I said free Bobby. But yeah, he was like a musician guy that was running for president, and I think the president that's got him arrested or something. All right, I need more like that. That's where it shows that, like, I can be good at these. Okay. This looks like gangster stuff. Okay, so it's like an assassination attempt. Is this the 30s? Is this like 20s and 30s or the Prohibition? Or is this later? This looks later for some reason. Because, yeah, the microphone there. 50s, 60s? I mean, they're all wearing suits. That guy. Who is that guy? This is probably some famous scene here, but it looks like an assassination attempt to somebody. It could be Europe. It could be Europe. Although that looks like New York. I might guess New York. Cause that kind of hat. It could be Chicago. Actually, I think I see more of those hats. I think in Chicago today. So I think this could be a gangster thing in Chicago. So we're gonna go right here for Chicago. It's definitely 50s. But then the gangster stuff, I think, was before the 50s. Because isn't the gangster stuff like the 30s? Is this the 30s? Or is it the 50s? Oh, I mean, that reporter guy. I don't think it's 40s. I mean, Prohibition would have been like 20s and 30s, right? Like some Chicago mobster guy. Let's. Do I want to do 30s or do I want to do 50s? For some reason, I want to do 50s just by the way they're dressed. And I don't recognize the guy. Okay, I'm gonna go 50s. I don't know why, but I want to go 50. Is it 40s? I don't know. There was some gangster stuff in the 50s. Let's. I'm gonna go 54 in Chicago. 9 years off. Which direction? 60s. It was 60s. Okay, that was better. But that was in Texas. Jack Ruby. That's Jack Ruby? Fatally shot by Lee Harvey Oswald. Oh, see, if I actually knew... Oh, okay. Oh, man. All right. Yeah, it was later. I was like, that didn't look like the Chicago gangster stuff. Why was I guessing Chicago? Wasn't there something on the back there? Like something in it that made me say Chicago? Nixon. Okay, so Nixon, this would have been... when was Nixon like? He was 60s, right? Yeah, Nixon would have been 60s. Vancouver, Washington. Okay, it gave me the location. Vancouver, Washington. And then Nixon, like, kind of, wasn't he like 64? Or was he later than that? I think it was later. Because, yeah, JFK was, so it's 70s, right? Nixon. Yeah, he would have been 70s, I believe. Oh my God, when was Nixon? When was Watergate? Late 70s. It's going to be late 60s, early 70s. I'm going to guess 72. But I think he's running for office. When did he get into office? Because this could have been, like, was this... Because I know he ran for president, and he didn't get it the first run, and then he got it the second one. Dick and Pat Nixon. So, running with his brother? So, could this be like early? Like when his early run for president? How old is he in here? Can I actually look at him? I mean, he kind of looks the same. Let's do a safe guess and go 68. Because this could be his first run that he actually didn't win. I know it's in Vancouver. Let's go 68. 60! It was even earlier! So, yeah. And it was in Oh! Oh, I put Vancouver, Canada, and I saw it said Vancouver, Washington. That was my bad. I should have gotten the location there, but yeah. Vice President Republican candidate Richard Nixon addressing a crowd outside of Clark County Courthouse in Vancouver, Washington during a campaign through the Pacific Northwest. Okay. Dang it. I was way off on that one. I should have gotten the location there. Okay, Bloom Vandera. Bloom Dandera? Suratian? Is this German? Neat? Yeah, this might be Germany. Rotterdam. Okay, Rotterdam. Is that German? What's that say? Rotterdam CS. Looks 80s as F. It does see neat up here, but this could also be, like Austrian or Swedish or something. Bloom Vandera. Doesn't quite sound. Where's Rotterdam? I know it's gonna be somewhere here. It's like could be Belgium, could be Netherlands. Rotterdam. Okay. Okay, so that's a train schedule. So I don't think they're actually in Rotterdam. A certain Bloom Vandera. Certain. Okay, so it is in Netherlands. Or no. Yes, it is in Netherlands. I'm gonna go Amsterdam because this is the biggest city, and Rotterdam's on the train schedule here. And with the clothing there, that is very 80s. I'm just gonna go mid 80s to be safe. So we're gonna go 1985 in Netherlands. 70s. Oh, I was fairly close though. I guess I could have zoomed in. Oh, I probably should have zoomed in more and actually went to the train station. I forgot I could zoom in because I knew it was a train station, but I didn't know how much time I want to spend on it. Okay, next round. Okay. This is fun, but it is hard. Okay, so this is going to be Michigan. Muskegon, Michigan. So because these are photos, obviously they're only, it's in the last 100 years or so. I mean, they might have some like 1890s photos and stuff, or I'm not too sure. But it seems like most of them are in the last 100 years. Okay, Michigan. That's going to be up, right? Yeah, right there. Okay, so Mukagon. Here we go. Mukagon. Postmaster General, Greater Muskegon Chamber of Commerce. Can I actually find where the Chamber of Commerce is? Let's see if I can do that. Community College. Usually the chamber is going to be like downtown. So this looks like it's downtown area, but could also be over here. Bowling Center. Muskegon Heights. Usually the Heights is like where the rich people live in. Walmart. This is old, so I'm guessing it's probably going to be kind of right downtown here. I feel like that's where it would probably most likely be. Is there anything that looks like... I mean, there's a big courthouse here. There's a park. School administration, county churches. Come on, give me like a community center. Give me a community center. Happy endings? Is that a massage parlor? Covenant Academy. Clock funeral home, funeral and cremations. High school. Because I feel like if it's community, it's gonna be... I feel like it's gonna be downtown. Emory House. Okay, I think we're getting close. Lakeshore Museum Center, Community College, Culinary Institute. There is a park. I always feel like these kind of places are near parks. We've got church, Torrent House Historical Marker, too much time here because it's just like, oh, City Hall, City Hall. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Okay, so we got City Hall, which just could be City Hall because it is the Chamber of Commerce. But do they have like a community center? I don't think they have a community center. So yeah, we're gonna go City Hall. Okay, so I think that's a good guess in terms of the location. Now the year. That looks 50s to me, but it could also be the 60s, man. I feel like the 50s and 60s kind of, especially of like the formal stuff. But let's go like 58. Well, what? What? 28? Oh. Oh. And that has nothing to do with Michigan? Oh, it says Washington, D.C. down here. Oh, it could have been either. But that makes sense because he's from Michigan, but he's going to Washington. So this is D.C. Harry S. knew standing next to the largest airmail letter ever sent, and he sent it to the Washington Post Office. Okay, that does make sense. But this was in the 20s. That's the thing about the suits. Because all these old-timey guys all wore suits, and their haircuts were all the same. I guess I could have looked at the quality of the photo a little bit more. Dang it. Oh, I felt confident about that one. Okay, this is old. This is old. Because they got the top hats and stuff. If blood be the price of your crushed wealth, good God, we have bought it fair. Okay. English, obviously. Top hats. So 1910s. And that kind of looks like a stadium of some kind back there. It's a kind of a small stadium. Is that a stadium? I don't know. That's a small stadium. I'm not exactly sure what that is. There's NZ there. Could be New Zealand. The NZ. But it's a union thing. Usually when I think of unions, I think of, in protests, I kind of think of like Pennsylvania. Car stop. Car stop seems weird. I do got a guy in a kilt, but that could be New York, that could be New Zealand. Any other hints? Yeah, I'm gonna go like 1910s. 1910s. Could even be later. I mean, especially the hats. That could be even 20s, right? But that NZ over there. Kind of... I want to say Pennsylvania. Because it's a union thing. And there's this big thing over here. It kind of looks like a baseball field or some kind of stadium. But there's houses back there. I guess you could be hitting that way. If blood be the price of our crushed wealth, God, good God, we have bought it fair. Bought it fair. Could be a war thing. If blood be the no, I think it's a labor union thing. It's a labor union thing. Do I just want to go to New Zealand because of that NZ? Just go Auckland again. If this is in Pennsylvania, I'm gonna be so pissed. Some kind of labor union strike. Maybe go more 20s because I think last time I saw the Straw Hats, I went like too early. So yeah, the Straw Hats might be more of the 20s or even 30s. Could be the Depression era. Let's go 1920s in New Zealand. Ooh! 1913. Okay, it was closer to 1910. But that... Oh, yes, but it was... It was in New Zealand. Oh, okay, good. Good, okay. Protesters marching in Auckland during the 1913 Great Strike, the largest, most disruptive strike in New Zealand's history. Okay. All right. I got the location. Good thing I saw that NZ in the corner there. But yeah, okay. So this was 1910. 1913. I should have went with 1913. Should have went with my best guess. But sometimes I'm wrong. Because initially I was going to go Pennsylvania. Okay, how do we do? Okay, I did better. I did better. Way better. Well, I think I got like 2,000 off. But my first guess was... I mean, my first round was pretty bad, except for Uganda. All right, let's try again. One more round. And I'm doing these with no timer. Okay, I gotta remember there is no timer. Okay, so... Okay, this looks Spanish. Something about vaccines. The national vaccine contra la poliomielitis. Okay. Those uniforms are a bit weird. Vaccinus, Central Polios. Does it do any of these? I kind of hate seeing kids protesting because it's kind of, I don't know. The parents are always behind it, you know. The parents are the teachers and stuff, so it's kind of like, don't have kids do your work. Those hats are so weird. But in terms of the year, doesn't look too old. It is black and white, but these hairstyles look very 70s. Ooh, that kind of looks like Mexico. Let's go Mexico. And with those haircuts, it does look like the 70s. It got the flannel though. Flannels were a thing in the 70s, right? So let's go Mexico. Maybe just do Mexico City. So yeah, let's go Mexico City. And let's go maybe like 79. Make a guess. And ooh, 1.9 from correct location. Oh, it was the 80s. It was the 80s. Okay, not bad though. Not bad. Not bad. I was able to get that. Okay. I wonder where this one is. Okay, this is Portugal, but there are other Portuguese, like Brazil. Okay, this looks very old. Definitely like 1910s. Might be 1905 even. Lots of horses. Lots of horses. Wagons still. This might be 1890s. I'm gonna go like 1900s. Cause yeah, it's definitely like 1910s, maybe even earlier. The earliest is 1900, so I can go 1900. Let's maybe go up a little bit, like 1905. Just because I got some wiggle room there. Okay, the question is this actually in Portugal, or is this like in Brazil? Propaganda de Portugal. Okay. I mean, the fact that you actually have a building that says propaganda building. So this is a governmental building. But then this is the death of somebody. It's like the death of somebody famous in Portugal or in Brazil even. We got Garrett. I mean, the buildings are pretty nice. I guess they did have nice buildings in Brazil. Taquitos. I mean, that seems Theater Republic. Frances. Frances? Francesca? Oh, do I want to go? I'm either going Brazil or I'm going Portugal. There's a big difference between the two. There is some English there, but I don't know how much English. Is that Francesca? That could be Spanish. The fact it says, okay, you got a flag up here. I don't know what, I can't think of the Brazil or the Portuguese flag. You know, I'm going to go wild. The safe thing would be to do Portugal, but I'm going Brazil. I'm going to take a guess. 1905 in Brazil. Oh, it was Portugal. Oh my God. The field possessing for Brazil's ambassador to Portugal. Oh, that's so funny though. 1916. I was off on my years though. I was off. It wasn't 1916. But that's so funny. I was going back and forth between the two. But it was Brazil's ambassador to Portugal. Oh man. Oh. That's funny. That's funny. But it makes me feel smart. You know, it makes me feel like I'm not a complete idiot. Okay. So. Ooh, the flag. Is that South Africa? Azteca. Oh. But then these colors, I think of Brazil. Like green and yellow, I think of Brazil. But I think, yeah, South Africa. Okay, it is South Africa. Okay, that is South Africa. Okay, so this is South Africa. This looks like a soccer game. The quality is really good. But I'm thinking it's some South African soccer thing. It actually looks relatively recent. Is that the current South African president? I don't think that's the current South African president. I don't know how long the South African president's been around, but we're gonna go South Africa. Looks like they're on a bridge. So let's go to. Do I want to do Cape Town or let's maybe look at Cape Town first. There's like a big bridge somewhere. There's a big bridge right here. Is that a bridge? No, there's land under it. This does look like a bridge. Okay, you got any bridges or anything? Okay, because it's definitely a bridge. Is that a bridge? You got ferry. Okay, you got any rivers? Okay, maybe it's Johannesburg. Let's go Johannesburg. I'm just trying to think of anywhere that they would do. Where is it? Where's Johannesburg? Where'd Johannesburg go? Oh, South Africa's pretty big. Okay, you got any bridges here? Oh man, I feel like you're less likely to get bridges here. Okay, yeah, I think we're better of Cape Town. I feel like there's a lot more chances of a bridge in Cape Town. So let's go Cape Town. Downtown area somewhere. Now, can we find like a football stadium? Nature reserve. So it's not down here because you can obviously see there's a big city. I mean, there could be like a on one side. Okay, can I find a stadium or something like that? McDonald's? Race course? Oh, come on. Give me a stadium. Theater center. There's a bridge here. There's a bridge here. Bridge there. Okay, golf club, golf park. Okay, it's probably gonna be on this river somewhere. Okay, ooh, is that like a stadium? Okay, I don't think it's that way, because that's a highway. Golf park. Grammar school. I think it's gonna be like the city center behind it. Okay, then over here we got a bridge. Amazon headquarters. Motors. Man. Okay. Then we got this street over here. I mean, that doesn't really... Mega World. I feel like it's gonna be... I feel like it's gonna be near the soccer stadium, right? Okay, stadium here. Greenpoint Stadium. Cape Town Stadium. Okay. So, what's the closest bridge to the stadium over here? But is this a soccer stadium? Oh, man. Okay, there's a stadium there. I don't know if that's the right stadium. It does look like a bridge. So, I'm going to actually go on one of these bridges. It's a pretty big road. I think the city's that way. So it could be this one. It could be any of these bridges, really. You know what? Let's maybe go here. Because it looks like it's a big bridge. I don't really see much this way. I think it's looking south into the city. So I could see the big industrial area being over here. So we're going to go there. And in terms of the year... definitely newer, but I might go pre-pandemic. Let's go 2018 in Cape Town. Oh, it was Johannesburg. Oh, crowd celebrating on the Nelson Mandela Bridge in Johannesburg during the unveiling of the 2010 FIFA World Cup. So that was the old president. Oh, poo. Poo, 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 poo. This game's tough. Okay, that looks like the Empire State Building. That doesn't mean it is the Empire State Building. Is that New York? Is that the outline of New York? Let's zoom in. The outline, it's definitely not the outline of the state of New York. But is that the outline of New York City? Not really. Not really. It says Belgium. But that looks like the Empire State Building. It really does look like the Empire State Building. Okay, any other clues that we can get? 1956. We got a calendar. We've got a calendar. Okay, so I got the year dead on. That's Belgium, but I don't think it is, because that looks like the Empire State Building. Ooh, yeah, I'm going to go New York. That really does look like the Empire State Building. Okay, so Empire State Building is going to be... where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Central Park. Come on, Empire State Building should be like popping out. Is it? Which side of the park is it? Central Park is it? Okay, here we go. Empire State Building. It looks like it's maybe 1, 2, 3 blocks away from the Empire State Building, but I'm just gonna go right on to the Empire State Building because I don't know which direction it is. But yeah, I think it's 1956 because of the guy's calendar right here. Empire State Building. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh, a Dutch businessman speaking on the telephone to his office overlooking the Empire State Building, one of the tallest building in the world in New York City. Nice. That was actually really good. Really good. I'm happy about that one. Okay, last round here. Okay. Okay, this is the Pope. So back in his I think that's John was it John Paul? No. No, that's oh, that's not the newest guy, but the last guy. I was gonna say I thought it was Paul, but no, this is the what's his name? Okay, but this is definitely in Africa. In terms of the way they're dressed, it's Catholic. So if they're Catholic, I'm guessing it's not going to be an English colony. I'm guessing it's going to be a non-English, like a French colony. But the way they're dressed makes me think it is somewhere south. I don't think it's South Africa. But it does seem like it is in the savannah. Like Zimbabwe or something? Mozambique? Tanzania? I don't think it's in the Congo. I think it's down here in the savannah. But it could also be up here. Because you do have a lot of French up here as well. And then French would have Catholic. So maybe up here, cause I know the British is more down here. So I might actually go over here. And kind of like the French area. Oh man. Is there any other hints I can get? That guy's wearing like straight pants. I mean, they are wearing like leopard kind of stuff. Oh, that's a flag. I don't know which one that is, though. Oh my god, I do not know that flag. But yeah, it's gonna be red, black, kind of like the German colors. I don't know that flag. I'm gonna guess over here because it could be German influence, but then also French influence. Like one of those places that kind of have German and France. So kind of like the Ivory Coast or something. Could be Senegal. It does look. So it does look. Let's just go. Oh, I want to go Senegal. Senegal. Could even be lower. Let's go Senegal. That's with the newer guy, so maybe 2018 or so. Let's go 2018 Senegal. Oh, poo. Uganda. Okay, it was British. It was British. Dang it. Dang it. I got 30,000. 30,000 out of 50,000. Not too bad. Not too bad. But yeah, this game's tough. This game's tough. I felt like I was doing okay. I did okay. Man, the fact I got spot on in Uganda and then this time I got way off kind of hurts a little bit though. But this is like where knowing your flags, knowing that kind of stuff, fashion, you know, what people are wearing helps and all that stuff. But yeah, this is, what's it called? TimeGuessr. It's a free one available online and it's pretty fun. But that's it for today. If you want me to play this again, leave a like, share, subscribe, comment in the bottom there, and I'll give us another whirl. And if you want to play it, yeah, it's just TimeGuessr, GeoGuessr.com. And that's it for today. Have a good one, Buckheads. Bye-bye.